Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Big Red Mining's channel on the forefront of a commodities renaissance. Joining us, Director Rodney Stevens. Welcome back, sir.
Thanks again.
Let's talk about your copper exploration, because I know your Dobie Lake property that Red Mining owns is located 32 kilometers northwest of Elliott Lake here in Ontario, where I live. Do you mind discussing this property size, some of the current discoveries, and just anything that's insightful there for us?
Yeah, sure. So it's in Ontario, a very mining friendly district, and we've had the property, we optioned it from Jim, who's had it for a while, and there's never been any problems with permitting or drilling or getting things done. Airborne service, all been really smooth. And since Big Red's quite optioned the property, everything's been going smooth as well. And we actually, from a private company, have now gone public. The symbol is RED on the Canadian Stock Exchange. So we're listed now, and we're drilling, and we have drilling results coming out. But we've got a significant land package on the Dobie Lake concession, and we're actually expanding it as well. So we expect to encompass a lot of the ore body, if not all of it. But with the current concession, when we first got this deal, we looked like we had about 5 kilometers of strike length of a shear zone structure hosted copper deposit. And since acquiring it, we've done the surface work that we've done, and the work that we've done to identify drill targets actually expanded the potential, the outline of these structures for over 10 kilometers now. So the nature of the deposit is shear zone hosted. So it's actually had historic drilling. So we're not just blind drilling, but some of the new stuff we have covered out surface have been grading like 7 to 8% copper from surface samples. Although the historic drilling, we're getting high numbers of over 1% copper, but the average, if we get large tonnage, as you can get with shear zone hosted deposit, the grade might drop to an average of 0.5, like an economic grade, but with large tonnage. So, the objective of the company basically is to delineate the full extent of the resources that are on the property. So these structures can go for over 10 kilometers within our concession boundaries, but they also run to depth per kilometer. So we test the depth extent to 800 meters, and it's 10 by historic drill holes. It looks like it's average. These structures are averaging about 5 meters in width. So overall, you could be looking at, 1 billion pounds plus of copper. And then, depending on the grade, could be 1 to 2 billion pounds. And, our objective is to drill up the full potential and then sell it to a major or mid-tier major. And the usual price is around 10 cents per pound to acquire a deposit.
So that's absolutely incredible, man. I love hearing you break this stuff down. I think people might be under anticipating how big these discoveries could potentially be. Do you mind just briefly just talking about some of the timeline here? I mean, I will look forward and we'll talk more about the drill results as they kind of come down the wire. But just take a little bit of time here and just tell us, like, what are you expecting through 2022, and just kind of what's the general layout from point A to where you think you could start looking for people that could potentially acquire the assets.
Right. So, okay. So it's going to take, if you want to develop a project, realistically, it's going to be 3 to 5 years. That should be a reasonable objective. Like, it takes time to actually get stuff done. There's going to be multiple financings to raise at hopefully higher prices. That's the objective, to drill off the full potential, and then even focus on infill drilling before you're able to sell it. So we're not really going to focus on infill drilling. We're going to put every dollar into expanding the resource to the extent possible. And so, give us 3 to 5 years sort of thing. But initially, we've already raised money as a private company, and we've identified the drill targets. We're expanding the land package, and we've drilled. So drill results are pending. And if we're lucky, that, things look good. I can't say too much, but when they're out, hopefully it results in the market giving us credit for a discovery of, economic concentration of copper mineralization. And if, hopefully that results in a higher share price, and we would raise money to then subsequently keep drilling off the full potential. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
So drill results probably Q1 next year,
Okay.
raise, and then just keep drilling.
Awesome. Great to hear. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back and we're going to break down more of the capital structure, the cost of these drill programs, and just kind of figure out more of the math behind the madness of you guys taking this stuff to the next level. So in light of that, I really appreciate your time today, Rodney.
Yeah, great to see you. Thanks again.
You as well. Always a pleasure. And if you guys have any questions, I feel like he unpacked an incredible amount in this video. We would love to have kind of an investor Q&A. So feel free to let us know what you guys think in that comment section below. But in light of this, stay cool, stay awesome, and we'll catch you in the next one.